Virgo, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn. I'm just going to do a general reading today. I'm using two decks. So I'm using this Oracle deck, Sacred Destiny Oracle, and I'm using the Celtic Tarot deck, in case anyone is interested. And when I was shuffling the Oracle deck, this card jumped out. I haven't looked at it yet, so I'll just leave it right there. We'll look at it at the end of your reading. I'm just going to, again, I've already shuffled and cleared the energy. I'm just going to pull, do a 10-card Celtic cross spread. So just take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. It's a general reading. If the messages repeat, I believe Spirit really wants us to get the messages. So Spirit, can I please have 10 cards for our Celtic cross spread for Virgo? What messages do you have for Virgo, please, Spirit? First card out is the Three of Pentacles. Then you have the Seven of Swords. And then you have the Sun reversed. And then you have Four of Cups and Strength reversed. King of Wands reversed. King of Swords reversed. And Four of Pentacles reversed. And the Death card. And then your last message is the Ten of Swords. Okay, awesome. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So your first card that came out is the Three of Pentacles. This card represents your current situation, and it came out upright. If a card comes out reversed, it just means you're getting extra protection from Spirit, okay? So your first message out is all about apprenticeship. It's Capricorn energy. You're very determined. You're making a lot of effort. You're pooling your energy. You're studying. You're growing. You're working hard. You're a skilled artisan. You're going to be recognized of your abilities. You're going to receive an award. You're achieving a lot. You're committed, or you've made a commitment. You're collaborating. You're learning. You're dedicated. You're a tradesperson. This is a card of teamwork. Your hard work paying off, being motivated. You put a lot of attention to detail. Shared goals. This card represents the craftsperson. All is going well. If you've started a new business, embarked on a new project, or begun a new health or fitness routine, you're seeing signs of progress and even prosperity. You've paid attention and you've done the best that you can. And you're getting attention and probably reimbursement for your work. And not only is the external recognition satisfying, but you're also finding much personal fulfillment in your endeavors. You're acquiring marketable skills, preparing yourself for action in the world. Maybe you're a recent graduate, or you've gone back to school to upgrade your skills or change your career. You're enterprising, and you may be interested in a career in business or finance. You can anticipate a rise in prestige and earnings. And this card could also indicate a payback period when you demonstrate your abilities and begin to reap the rewards of your efforts, or you might be receiving money that's owed to you, okay? This card represents someone who's already developed skill in a profession or trade, and now it's time to turn these skills to profit, and success is assured. You're planning and conferring about a future action, such as cooperating in a business venture, possibly. And then your second card is what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation, or it could be what you're celebrating, and you have the Seven of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. So this card could be about lies, trickery, mental manipulation, scheming, unexpected misfortune. Someone's getting away with something. Someone's acting strategically. It's a card of deception, cheating, theft, sneakiness. It's telling you to be flexible, diplomatic. This card can talk about being underhanded, but you're able to transform this situation. This card could represent a loss of an object, a precious object, or a friend. This card indicates the potential for thievery, sneaking about, and trickery. Someone involved in the situation has decided to use subterfuge to achieve their goals, which may or may not be honorable. Seven of Swords. But you have the upper hand over a tricky situation. You still need to exercise caution, though. Discrimination and discretion are required, as well as diplomacy. Okay. This card is urging caution in all dealings. There may be secretive action or indirect communications occurring behind your back. Nothing is quite what it seems to be, and you have to use your wit to achieve your aims. Be careful of overconfidence, because you may appear to be on top now, but if you're too cocky, then you might suffer from that. Okay, this is a card of having a sharp wit, being resourceful. It could be a card of spying, theft, frustrations, strategizing, scheming, but it's also letting you know that you have a lot of courage. Okay, Spirit wanted me to let you know that someone might be masquerading as a friend. Okay, so use your intuition, trust your intuition. Could be an enemy. And then your third card is the Sun card. It came out reversed. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. It's represented by Sun in the astrology. So this card is about pessimism. Having unrealistic expectations. Is also letting you know that success awaits you. It's a card of the ego, conceitedness. It could be excessive enthusiasm, or it could be a lack of enthusiasm. It could be negativity, depression, sadness, blocked happiness. Again, just remember, it's a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. Feeling down. It's telling you to focus on your inner child. There may be delays, or you might have to make some adjustments that you hadn't planned on when the Sun comes out reversed. You might have to exert more effort to produce positive results. Now's the time to explore new and more effective ways to express who you are to the outside world. This card could suggest too much of a good thing, too many projects and too much energy going on, which could lead to burnout. Maybe you're overthinking or overanalyzing a situation. or something may be blocking the usual happiness and success that the sun brings. Then your fourth card is the Four of Cups, upright. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This card is represented by Cancer in the zodiac. So you may have missed an opportunity. You might regret something in your past. Maybe you refused an offer. It's a card of depression, nostalgia, questioning yourself, stagnation, remorse, daydreaming, fantasizing, contemplating, feeling disconnected, frustrated, yearning for something, focusing on the negative, feeling bored, melancholy. You're withdrawing your emotions from a situation or a person. After intense emotional involvement, you may need some space for yourself. There's a feeling of letdown after a buildup, like as in the postpartum blues, or when you have to deal with all the nitty-gritties of making a marriage work. Okay, this card represents a state of apathy and withdrawal. It's time to get away by yourself and just relax, recenter yourself for a while before getting back into the daily grind. Okay? Self-absorption, apathy, boredom. You've been disappointed by somebody or something. Maybe someone in the past, something had to do with the past, and now you feel emotionally stuck. You don't like what's in front of you, and you can't be bothered to look further than your own brooding mind. But Spirit's saying it's a shame, because if you listen to the voice of wisdom, you'll look up and see that what you need is not that far away. And then your fifth card represents your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, and you got the Strength card. This is Leo energy. So the Strength card came out reversed. So this card is about self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, having low confidence, feeling inadequate, vulnerable, low self-esteem, lack of confidence. This card is warning you of two things. Beware of letting your animal passions and instincts control you, and also beware of repressing or denying them too. Okay, either extreme will cause you some problems. So but this card is telling you or reminding you that you have a lot of inner strength. So do not doubt yourself, Virgo. Spirit is saying you have a lot of inner strength, so don't forget that. Maybe you feel like you're struggling to maintain your sense of self as you figure out what to do in a difficult and potentially harmful situation. Your inner instinctive nature is calling you to pay attention to your own needs instead of doing what others tell you. It is a time of hardship, or it might be very soon, because this is your immediate future card, but you will eventually overcome the difficulties and come out on top. Others may think you're behaving foolishly and not following the standards set by society, but Spirit is saying your basic instincts of survival say this is a time for expressing your individuality. That's the second time Spirit has said that. I would make a note of that for sure. And then the outcome that you desire most in your situation is the King of Wands reversed. Now this is either you or someone in your life or a situation, male or female in a general reading, Leo energy again. Now, the King of Wands reverse is a tyrant, someone who is undependable, impulsive, overbearing, uncooperative. has impossible expectations, can be forceful, domineering, vicious, is powerless. Has high expectations. Someone who is not being proactive, can be rude, a bully, a dictator, abusive, bitter, weak. Someone who is setting a bad example. Someone who is afraid to be different, lacks energy, experience, and enthusiasm. Can be someone who breaks promises. If it's a male, they can be a womanizer with a volatile temper. Someone who's taking a back seat. And again, can indicate delays in a business or creative project, but there's nothing really problematic standing in your way. If this king represents a person, he won't block your efforts, but he won't go out of his way to help you either. He may approve of what you're trying to accomplish on your own and lend moral support, but don't expect overt or tangible assistance, okay? He could be a demanding and impatient tyrant, someone who pouts and becomes jealous when they're not the focus of attention, and he can also have anger issues. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself, male or female, is the King of Swords reversed, Aquarius energy. So the King of Swords reversed could represent a dictator, someone who is, he represents someone who's inhumane, dishonest, controlling, cold, ruthless, oppressive. He represents some manipulation. He's weak, powerless, rude. There's a misuse of power here. This person is misguided, someone who is losing their head. There's lack of integrity, a lack of morals, a lack of discipline. He could represent an absent father. There's a lack of structure, a lack of routine. He could be aggressive, power crazed, irrational, illogical. King of Swords reversed. Self-image card, how you see yourself. He may use his impressive abilities to further his own agenda with no respect for ethics, standards, or ideals. He could be ridiculously judgmental and hold people in contempt if they don't behave or think as he deems appropriate or right. This king indicates fickleness, using words as swords to wound, gossiping, superficiality, playing one person against the other, or a rigidity of opinions. He could represent a situation in which the people around you are hostile toward your ideas or your spiritual quest, and you may have to keep these matters to yourself for the time being here. And then your environment, or how others see you in your situation, you have the Four of Pentacles, and it came out upright. So the Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. This card is all about being guarded, guardedness, possessiveness. It's a card of insecurity, hoarding, stinginess, stability. Maybe you're keeping to yourself. You're saving for big purchases or retirement. It could represent holding on to people, possessions, or issues. It could represent conservation, security, frugality, isolation, penny pinching, financial stability, being overprotective. It's a card of control, boundaries, materialism, a lack of generosity. These are all represented by the Four of Pentacles. This card represents your environment or how others see you in your situation. This card says you're hanging on to something, either your possessions or a situation, in a stubborn and inflexible manner. Fear of change may be involved, or you may merely be comfortable where you are. But your fixed attitude may be limiting you and blocking new opportunities for success and happiness. This card indicates a security-conscious person, someone who's holding tight to money and material possessions. Maybe you fear that loss is in the offing and you're trying to prepare yourself by closely guarding what you have, or you may simply be overly cautious and conservative in financial areas. This card could represent a miser, someone who has plenty but is afraid to use it, share it, or enjoy it. Something's threatening you, whether it's your own fears or someone trying to take what is yours. Maybe you feel so afraid of losing what you have that you hold it too close, but your attitude towards your gifts, whether it's your money, your belongings, your time, your health, has become twisted, controlling, and unhealthy, Spirit is saying. And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and fear the most in your situation, you have the Death card, upright. This is Scorpio energy. So this card is about endings and change again, going through a transition, letting go. It's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, going through a metamorphosis, a transformation, a spiritual transformation, a rebirth, a renewal. It could represent sudden or unexpected upheaval. It could be a card of release, mourning, loss, acceptance, having to accept something. Going through a transformation, some kind of major transformation, some kind of ending. You're letting something go. You're transitioning, transforming. And again, an ending and a new beginning. It doesn't usually mean actual death, so you don't have to worry about that, okay? It usually means some kind of transformation for the better. So maybe you're experiencing some kind of metamorphosis. Patterns you once found workable are no longer effective. The old ways must be destroyed to make room for the new that is coming into being. Okay? This card means the end or death of a cycle. Whenever a stage in life ends, there is a need for mourning, trying desperately to hold on to what is clearly over causes trouble and stagnation. Okay, the ultimate message of the Death card is the promise that new life follows disintegration. And then your last card is the Ten of Swords. This card represents your future, if all is to remain as is, and it came out upright. So this card is Gemini energy. This is a card of betrayal again, destruction, collapse, defeat, severing ties, goodbyes. It's backstabbing, it's enemies, it's bitching, bad-mouthing, painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss. Someone's playing the victim. You have a new understanding, a fresh perspective. This card says that it's over. Okay, you fought and worked at it, but you cannot change the situation. There's no fixing it. You might want to try one last time, but Spirit is saying you'll have to accept that this time it's done now. 10. It's at number 10. It's a strange moment because you thought you'd feel a lot more pain and sadness, but actually feel calm and peaceful, because deep down you realize that you don't have to fight it anymore and you feel relieved. Okay? And this card is also saying that you need to make a clean break from the past and its attendant pain and suffering, whether it means a divorce, quitting a job, moving across country, or changing a belief system. It's time to make the break cleanly, leaving no loose ends. Do away with previous illusions that have clouded your vision and try not to worry. Okay, that again, Spirit is saying this card marks the beginning of the end of a period of trials and tribulations, but it also signifies the start of a new cycle, like the Death card. But first you have to clear away the debris of the old cycle, and often this process is painful. Stress and exhaustion may accompany this situation. Okay, and then your oracle message that came out. This is such a beautiful card. You got purity. This wolf's eyes, one blue one and one green one. This card is telling you just to relax. Everything is okay, okay? All is well. No need to strive or push to get ahead. Beneath the surface of life, everything is gently propelling you in the right direction. You can lay down your burdens and simply unwind. Slow down and allow calmness to fill you. When you relax and relinquish control, your intuition expands, and you create the space for your spirit guardians to help you. It's vastly easier to heal and have positive outcomes in life when you are rested and not filled with worry and the need to control outcomes. So Spirit is saying, just lie back, stretch out, and watch the magic unfold in your life. Okay? What else can I tell you about this reading here? No matter what has happened in the past, Virgo, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You're entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limiting patterns are dropping away. Recurring challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and holy healing. So that is your reading, Virgo. I hope you received some guidance, some insight, some confirmation. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for you today from Spirit. I'm very grateful. If this reading resonated with you at all, if you could please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. I just have one more message, actually. The message, the card at the bottom of the deck when I turned the deck over was the Queen of Cups. This card is represented by Cancer in the zodiac. This is either you or someone in your life or a situation. This is a card that the Queen of Cups is someone that has a lot of compassion, warmth, kindness, very intuitive, very, very intuitive, is in flow, can be a healer, can be a psychic, an empath. She's very supportive, caring, sensitive, loyal, faithful, a good mother, beautiful, imaginative, a great listener, has many creative talents, is artistic, inspirational, emotionally stable. She represents love, peace-loving. She's in flow. She can be shy, can be easily wounded, but she represents happiness, kindness, beauty, security. She's a mature, emotional female. Could be a male in a general reading too, but that was just another message I just had to pass on. What else can I tell you? Let me just look at her again here. Queen of Cups. What else does Spirit want me to tell you about the Queen of Cups here? Very creative, maybe an artist, psychic, maybe, yeah. So that's it, I think. So take care, Virgo, and I'll see you next time. Bye.